Open the door to a new, limitless future. Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ParawDao Call of Duty Mobile, powered by Everplay. I am Colix, and down here with the one and only... Saan ba? Baliktad.
Saan ba? Saan ba?
Dito. With the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, are you your casters for today's semis and the grand finals? And are you for today's event? We will be seeing an Everplay gameplays on fire for this matchup, because definitely this is week number 4 and I am definitely excited. Hindi natin nakita yung mga engagements natin from kahapon, but then again, I am very glad that I'm back to casting, and I'm back here in ParawDao.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in this tournament. Talaga, of course, ito din yung first time ko mag-cast dito na sa ParawDao, no? Pero I've been watching naman din eh. Ikaw at saka si Wonderboy, si Wasabi at saka si Coco kahapon. Sobrang grabe yung yung action na pinapakita dito. And ayun, semifinals and finals na po tayo. So it's gonna be a very high thrill gaming here in this tournament here, Colix.
Yep, definitely. And are you, sino-sino nga ba yung mga teams natin who will be fighting for this match? Technical director, let's go. Silipin na natin who are the teams, because we will be having for match number 1, AMX AIC or Ike for match number 1 against Lacroix, who is one of the qualifiers from week number 3, and they will be trying their luck for week number 4. Match number 2 for the semifinals, we will be having C8 Apathy against PV Purge. I have no idea, I have no details about these teams, so we will be expecting more coming from these teams.
Well, in my opinion, C8 Apathy, grabe talaga to. Feel ko talaga they've been practicing, they've been joining a lot of tournaments recently. And for PV Purge, I think alam mo naman siguro, no? Perseverance Esports. So that's a huge Call of Duty Mobile clan as well. Parang talagang alam mo yun, parang grabe yung impact din nila. Like, you could really see them trying to go into those tournaments as well. Lacroix, alam mo naman, mga professional players din to. Feeling ko, mga barkada lang to. Naggawa lang sila ng team, pero it still works out well. And lastly but not least is AMX AIC. So, dito, parang kilala ko na to yung team na to. This is basically a new clan. And I'm having high expectations for AMX kasi I do believe that there is some sort of potential in this team here, Colix. So, all of those 4 teams, grabe, parang excited talaga ako makita sino talaga yung magwawagi and become part of the finals here in this ParawDao tournament.
Yeah, definitely. And before that, to all of our viewers, please don't forget to like and share the stream. Support your team, support your bebes, support your friends here at ParawDao, powered by the one and only Everplay. And syempre, i-flex lang natin yung shirt ni ParawDao. Thank you very much,
Wow.
ParawDao and Everscale, for this lovely shirt. Thank you very much.
Yun. So, grabe no. Pero before that, Alex, ano yung Everplay and what is
Oh,
ParawDao? Parang ano din eh. Parang naririnig na natin to. At sa
yes.
mga ibang viewers to, hindi naman siguro alam to eh.
Yeah,
No?
definitely, because Everplay, ladies and gentlemen, is the fastest and most scalable blockchain in the world, which handles high-load projects such as GameFi, NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse while maintaining high speed at extremely cheap transaction and unrivaled data security.
Yeah, for more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Everplay is basically a secure, cheap, and extremely fast. Grabe talaga to, Alex, no?
Yes, definitely. And under Everscale is Everplay, an end-to-end decentralized ecosystem for all game fans. Again, to all of our viewers, the Call of Duty Mobile is just the beginning. This tournament, this mini tournament, we will be having more mobile games, PC games here at ParawDao, here at Everplay, mini tournaments, major tournaments, and leagues. So stay tuned for more action here at ParawDao.
Yeah, so not just mobile games, also PC games as well, no? So we'll have more mobile games, mini tournaments, major tournaments, and leagues. So if you haven't already, please register to our weekly tournaments at the link here, which is being posted in the captions, and of course join in the Everplay Discord server for more information and announcement as well, which is also in the captions, guys.
Yeah, and definitely. And again, to all of our viewers, Everplay is a Web3 platform where gamers can play their favorite video games and compete with other gamers in many possible ways to earn only the most popular PC and mobile games. And daily, weekly tournaments are being streamed in here. Missions and challenges, risky double or nothing, and gambling competitions, and many other activities that players can choose from. Everplay is a play and earn in your own way.
Grabe, no? So imagine naglalaro ka na, nag-earn ka pa. So it's
Yes.
basically a win-win to you, colleagues, no?
Oh.
So thank you so much again for Everplay. But let's not forget ParawDao naman din, no, colleagues, no? Grabe naman. ParawDao is a gateway to Web3, the world of crypto and NFTs. ParawDao is building an ever-expanding social media footprint to communicate with members and promote events, sponsorships, and brands, where community members can join tournaments and win prize money, receive NFT giveaways, and future airdrops of ParawDao tokens.
Yeah, definitely. And Paraw community is for gamers, content creators, Web3 enthusiasts, education, and soon for NFT and sports. Again, to all of our viewers, visit us on our website at www.paraw.xyz, and don't forget to also support our socials here at Facebook, www.facebook.com/ParawDao. For IG, we have www.instagram.com/ParawDao. For Twitter, we have twitter.com/ParawDao. For TikTok, www.tiktok.com/ParawDao.
And of course, the Discord, of course, dyan pa din sa caption link as well. No? So, thank you so much, ParawDao and Everplay, for sponsoring and basically organizing this event. No? So, colleagues, we've been talking about the sponsors and, of course, the organizers of this clan, or this tournament, I meant. Anong feel mo dito sa 4 teams na to? What are your expectations? And feel mo, sino yung parang vino-vote mo or parang ginagut feel mo na pinipick?
I mean, for our lineup for this week number 4, I guess for match number 1, we will be seeing La Croix jumping into the championship later on. And for match number 2, I am putting all of my money to... This is kind of hard because I don't have any details about the teams. But then I'm looking forward to C8 Apathy. Both teams or both organizations, both brands are well known here in our community, but I guess C8 Apathy has the power to disseminate the opponent later on.
Yeah, my point ka naman din, no? Kasi of course, C8 naman marami din silang teams, pero it's not saying na kapag si Apathy parang hindi naman sila yung main team, di ba? Pero hindi naman. I know there is a reason why there are a lot of teams from C8. It means they are all deserving. They have all that potential to win in these tournaments. And Empathy is one of them. So I'm really excited to see see what can they deliver, and hopefully go into the finals as well. But let's not forget the last two, which is AMX, AIC, and of course to PV Surge, if I'm not mistaken. Surge, tama, no? And
Purge.
yes, Purge, sorry, PV Purge, sorry, thank you so much for that. Yes, you might say parang hindi naman sila parang low key, di ba? Pero that's the problem eh. If it's low key, parang hindi sila well known, that's dangerous. Especially you have know what cards or what the deck of cards is being placed into their set there. So you still have to be look after for these teams. But well, we will see and find out naman, Colex, mamaya. No? That's the purpose of tonight's this afternoon's live stream.
Halatang sanay kami sa gabi, guys. But anyway. But before we jumped into the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much to all of our viewers supporting Oryu. Mukhang hindi na unang sinuportahan yung mga teams ngayon. Mukhang casters ang sinusuportahan. Thank you very much. We have Jareen Alcisto in the house. We also have Bravo 6, which is kasama ko kagabi sa work. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to ParawDao X Everplay. And ayan, sa mga admins natin, Loki Gaming, Mami Loki, hello. Thank you very much for supporting Colix and Oryu. Welcome to the stream.
Yo, so of course, I will give a shout out to AGG on. Yo, shout out to you, po. Of course, again to Bravo 6, to Jareen, and to Ate Loki. Thank you so much for tuning in here in this live stream. And of course, yun na nga po. Comment down naman, support nyo din yung mga teams, no? Hindi lang kami nandito. Yung 4 na teams dapat yung highlight natin dito, no?
Yeah. Pero thank you very much, guys. We appreciate your support. Big shout out again to Kristen Oliveros, our admin here in ParawDao. Pa-shoutout sa mga Renaissance men na casters, my idols. Thank you very much. Or you cheesecake daw, sabi ni manager. Uy. Pa-shoutout sa mga Conquerors Guild. Kalaban namin kanina na naban. Ba't sila naban?
Bakit naban?
Bakit naban? Okay lang yan. Sige. Anyways, thank you very much, Steves. Lavine or Lavine. Hopefully I got your name right. Ang ganda na pangalan. Lavine or Lavine.
Lavine. Grabe. So, grabe na Colex, no? But I think we're still waiting for the teams and the members to get ready. Kasi hindi lang na yun sila eh. If I'm not mistaken, kanina pa sila lumalaro. Hanggang to the point na nandito na sila sa semi-final. So, if you're a player, of course, nakakapagod din naman yan eh kasi kanina pa sila naglalaro. So, I think parang nagre-rest sila for ilang minutes. Then, the moment when the time is right na parang ready na sila, edi doon na tayo magsa-start ng casting as well. Kaya tayo Colex kasi dito na tayo, natatambay na, hihintay lang naman yung first game na. Pero sorry na, excited lang talaga kami mag-cast, no? Kasi semi-finals and finals, come on, show me what you got. Kasi alam ko naman, marami talaga kayong papakitang gilas dito sa games na to. Grabe, alam ko na yan. Tapos alam ko naman, sobrang excited din kayo kasi sinusupport niyo yung mga bebe niyo, mga jowa niyo, mga crush niyo dyan sa comment section. Sana all talaga. pero yun.
Sumasabi na naman si Oryu.
Wala lang, typical lang yan eh. Parang normal na yan dito sa mga Call of Duty mobile tournaments. But I'm not saying na mali. I'm just saying sana all. No?
But anyways, match number 1 will be coming up soon. So definitely we will be seeing an all-out power here in ParawDao. But then again, sabi ni Jerin dito, yay! Na-shout out. Miss you both. Shoutcast nyo na uli girls tour na.
Yun.
Anong girls tour na? Matandaan, sorry na.
Kasi ganito kasi na-notice nila kapag every time kasi magka-cast ako, kasama ko din si Tango, parang palagi girls tournament yun. Okay. Tapos sobrang close namin ni Jareen, kaya to the point na parang nagka-cast din ng girls tournament as well. And I think the past casting that I did was with Warden, and parang we wanted to showcase din the girls, no? Kasi parang more focus na tayo sa, of course, yung mga professional, which is of course mga lalaki. So I
Yeah.
think that's the comment here that's Jirin's trying to put out. But don't
Oh.
worry, feel ko ParawDao will basically think about that future. Ano no, imagine all girls tournament, no?
Yes,
Ooh,
definitely.
parang
Hindi lang,
exciting
ano
yun.
lang tayo, Oreo, hindi lang tayo, we might see a Valorant, we might see Wild Rift soon, pero syempre, let's take in our notes, kasama dyan yung mga ladies tournaments natin, ladies league, so definitely, all of our players, all of our viewers, you are all part of this one. But then again, I guess we are, the long wait is over. We are gonna be jumping into hardpoint standoff. What can you anticipate for this map?
Hardpoint standoff, basically a map standoff, basically very basic, not really basic, but more of the standard maps here in Call of Duty Mobile. I think if you play CODM, I think you already know the map standoff, and you already seen a lot of tournaments, a lot of past highlights as well being shown to pro players and of course to rank players as well. Standoff, I think maraming talaga mangyayari dito, so it's only about time where we showcase what is the right move for the team to go into. Like, pupunta ba sila sa B? Pupunta ba sila sa Alpha? Mag-tactical pa muna, equipments muna bago pumasok. It's all like rock, paper, scissors here, but very complicated because, like I said, standard map. So parang alam na nila ano yung mga playstyle, alam nila yung mga cheeky spots dito sa standoff.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of hardpoint, kailangan yung mga players natin, they keep in mind that they need to have their good defenses, lalo na sa P number 2 and P number 4, if I'm not mistaken, because again, it's very easy to defend but very hard to break. So definitely our players needs to be more mindful on their rotations and at least win those gunfights for them to get those hills, get those money rooms in this match.
Yeah, and of course, we have to take into consideration the players or anchors of this match because they're basically the ones changing the tides of the game. Either way, like, pupunta sila dito for the next hard point. If they did it correctly in the right time, of course, it will benefit for their team in the long run. But then again, it's all up to the team on what's gonna happen in here. So here we go, colleagues. Lacroix versus AMX IC in hard point standoff. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinals game number 1. Colleagues, take it away.
Lacroix taking the blue side and AMX Ike on to the yellow team side. Now player number 2 on your screen will be punished in there by Barbie. He unfortunately for him. But then again, here comes the yellow team still goes in for a push, trying to break the hill from the side of Lacroix. Lacroix, again, we've known the players so much. Some of them are pro players. So definitely for the side of Ike, this will be a different story for them.
Yeah, we will see and find out because again, AMX, parang sila yung bagong teams na to. But I do know some sort of names as well. As you can see, AMX Cholo as well. Alam ko na din to kasi alam ko nandyan yung isa nagsusupport dyan sa comment section. So sana all may baby buff naman din yan. So, but if you look closely in this very early rounds of this game, colleagues, sobrang dikit na dikit yung laban. 20-15. But in favor here for the side of Lacroix. But well, it's still an early match and I do believe this is gonna be a one heck of a match here in this hardpoint game.
Yep, definitely. And what I've said earlier, P number 2 and P number 4, one of the most important points that we need to put in a lot of gameplays, because right now we are seeing AMX Cypher and the rest of the team, 2 players in the hill. This could be a GG's if ever Lacroix would be putting all of their power into one entry. But then again, good defense right here for the side of the yellow team, AMX, and definitely for the side of Lacroix. I guess they are having a hard time breaking the hill.
Yeah, parang ganda yung depensa dito for the side of AMX. You were right about P2 being a very difficult hard point to penetrate in. As you could see, even the best players are still struggling to go inside of that hard point. And because of that, AMX AIC just took that opportunity. They had good holding positions. And of course, that timing for them to get those points. And you could see 23 to 70. They are gaining so much, but I do believe Go Babs here with a double kill to put out the clearances to go in for the anchor of this next hard point will be, for me, I do believe that this could be something that we could catch back up here with the AMX in terms of scores here, colleagues.
Yep. Early rotation right here for the side of Lacroix, and let's see if they could defend the P number 3, just like what we've seen coming from AMX on P number 2. Is now 37 on a 75, 40 seconds left on our clock, and definitely for the side of AMX, breaking the hill from P number 3 and winning every gunfight against Lacroix. Now Lacroix, Yato from Blacklist going in for a push. Unfortunately, will not be making a double kill in there. Same with Cypher on your screens. Toy just taking a player and they're making a double kill. Now for the side of Lacroix, still having a hard time breaking the hill and eliminating all of the players. 13 seconds or 10 seconds on our clock. Scrap time goes to Lacroix, and now P number 4, one of the hardest hard point again to break, and let's see who's gonna take the spots.
Yeah, but right now I think a lot of players here from the AMX AIC is now taking control of this hard point. This is gonna be very hard now for the side of Lacroix to go in. Yams here with a spiral. Unfortunately, it only takes one. Yo Bab's gonna try to do the punishment here. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a trade here for Cypher. This is gonna be an operator skill usage from both of the teams, but finally Lacroix gets that momentum. They had that control, and with the double kill, can you make that a triple kill here? Come on, pick it out. Unfortunately not. There we go. But still, they had control of the P4, and this is gonna be this is gonna be really good now for the side of Lacroix in the long run, because this will definitely put the points back up for them to close in the gaps here against AMX AIC here, colleagues.
Now 82 on 100 score. Still a very close fight as we jumped into P number 3. Now scrap time goes to AMX Ike. But then again, for our players coming from Lacroix, now going in for the rotation. This will be our first reset of the hills, and definitely player number 3, nag-iisa siya dito, and he will be facing a lot of players coming from AMX Ike, and this could be a problem because now they are zoning out the hill.
They are good in zoning this out, and imagine this, for a clan that's basically new, this is something that you should really look after for. This is like a team that's been playing a lot. Like they have a lot of experience for them to go in competitively with these pro players here from Lacroix. But here we go, seeing some sort of an advantage. I think this is a push here for the side of Lacroix, but a deny here for the side of AMX. Grabe talaga, dikit na dikit yung laban na yun, colleagues. Parang tinatry din dito ng Lacroix ipasok dito sa hard point, pero grabe din yung depensa ng AMX. I was actually shocked that AMX is actually defending and not letting the players of Lacroix not even have an easier time to take control of the hard point.
Yep, definitely. And now again, for the side of Lacroix, getting the scrap time, will that be able to boost their momentum and get up and get into our scores right now? Because definitely 142 on 113. Medyo mahirapan yung Lacroix natin if ever hindi sila makakapag-break ng hill and get a lot of points from the hill. Now, our our kill feed is now painted with yellow. Hill is painted with yellow as well, and definitely they are earning a lot of points against Lacroix.
Yeah, and if you look at the kill feeds here, or should I say the frags, mostly all players here from the side of AMX are basically equal. Sibs with 25, Yams with 27, Cholo with 25. They are just playing it like as a team. No one is basically going to a top frag here. They are all equally good enough to defend the side, and that shows something, especially for AMX going up against Lacroix. But it's not yet over for Lacroix. I do believe parang nag-warm up lang to yung mga players na ng Lacroix, no? Kasi yun na nga po, first game po tayo, and here in standoff hardpoint, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match because the target here is 250 points, and we're still at 182 to 124. Wala pa tayong 200 point mark, so it could still go in favor here for Lacroix or for AMX. We are not sure just yet. only time can tell here, Colex.
Yep, definitely. But what I've noticed coming from Lacroix, they have an early rotations on P number 3. Unfortunately, lagi sila nabibreak dito ng Hill against AMX Ike. Now, moving into P number 3, I guess they are earning all of the points right now. But what can the player number 5 do? Oh, eliminating 3 players in there. Make that 4. Yes! Galing ang niyato natin dito. Gigil again for this match. And now, for the side of Lacroix, are we going to see a comeback gameplays? Because definitely we are moving into P number 4. And as we can see on our minimap, AMX positioning their way on to P number 3. And let's see if BLCK Yobubs would be able to break the hill and eliminate players here from AMX Ike.
Nag-hit up na po dito yung Lacroix right now. You can see Yato uses the Predator missile, toy with the Purifier to clear the area for the hard point. And yun na nga po, this is gonna be a hard point kill for the side of Lacroix. And you said it yourself, colleagues, this is hard to penetrate. But here we go, AMX trying to go in here. Hopefully gonna try to take one player after player, but Yato from the behind. Oh, this is so really, I don't know, man. I'm lost for words. Because grabe, 105 to 183. I'm really lost. Grabe. Ngayon, Lacroix is now on the lead here against AMX. AMX had a really good start, but here we go. The end game, the late game goes to Lacroix. They want to finish this once and for all here, colleagues. You can see Yato on fire here, just popping player after player. Nagagalit na po dito yung Lacroix.
Lacroix gigil again for this match. Now 230 on 183. Are we going to end the game on the next hill? Because definitely for player number 4 from yellow team defending it right now. Pero 2 players here from Lacroix takes him down. Now here we go. Last and final here. Hill. This will be our second reset, and let's see if Lacroix would be able to pull off their points. Because now 4, 3, 2, 1, and comeback gameplay is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Lacroix taking the win for match number 1.
Wow, colleagues, what a roller coaster of events there. Yes, you were saying a while ago that Lacroix is a team that you should really look after for, right? Then I see AMX popping off in the early rounds, and I'm like saying, wait a minute, are you sure, colleagues? Because AMX is just on fire. But in the mid to late game, OMG, I think Lacroix heard what you just said, colleagues, and said, guys, wag na natin si Colex dito. Parang nahiya siguro si Colex sa sabi na tayo yung parang ipapasok sa finals, tapos parang nahihirapan tayo sa early rounds. Bunawi na nga nila, narinig nila si Colex. Grabe sana. It works out well.
Colex buff. And definitely kahapon, yesterday, some of the players right here, nakasama ko sila sa work. So definitely, I've seen their gameplays. I've seen what can they do in game. Now checking on our post-game breakdown, Yato with the 42 kills, carrying the team, carrying all of their teammates here into this matchup with a lot of multiple kills, which means it gives his teammates a lot of space to get a lot of points into the hill, or you.
Yeah, so you could see in the scoreboards right now here. Grabe, Yato with 42 kills. Parang times 2 dito na Colex na gigil si Yato. Parang early grounds, parang feel ko naiinis din siya. Sabi, guys, parang AMX palagi na sa hard point. Tapos sabi, try natin magpasok, guys. Tapos sabi ni Yato, you know what? I'll do this on my own. Like, ganun, kinawa na lang siya. Tapos, kinary. Hindi naman si kinary, pero like, he literally put a pathway for his team to go into the hard point. And we see a lot of counter plays for the side of Lacroix against AMX. Parang feel ko, parang ginawa nila, chinek nila yung mga first deck of cards ni AMX. And the moment na parang alam nila yung paano yung plays ng AIC, that's where they counter. Like, for example, full pushing hard in P number 4. Then, si Yato went from the backstab for them to be sandwiched in. I really love that play because they basically know what to do now. Parang nagiging predictable yung AMX for the side of Lacroix. And for me, it takes a lot of patience and composure to do that. Kasi yun na nga, na AMX on the lead. And as a team, parang napapressure na kayo. And to have that mentality to play in a very high-paced game and do some sort of a counter strat in game is just phenomenal for Lacroix.
Yep, definitely. And I love the gameplay that we have seen coming from Lacroix, breaking the momentum of AMX Ike from the third reset or second reset on third hard point on to standoff. Definitely nagwork yung every players natin from Lacroix on to the second reset that we had. But then again, match number 1, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Lacroix, and let's see if we will be having a 2-1-0, if we will be serving a donut or a burger for this matchup, because definitely our map for Search and Destroy is Takeoff, and we might see a gameplay on fire again for the side of Lacroix since we have Yobubs. I love the play of Yobubs as the sniper. Sniper is one of the most important role into the Search and Destroy.
Yeah, you're right. And especially from a huge map like Takeoff, a lot of corners, a lot of buildings to hide from. If Yobubs has that good, perfect opportunity to hold in that certain point of spot, and of course that crosshair is just really on point for them to just wait it out to see the players go into the crosshair. Boom, it's over. One kill is basically a morale rising for the side of Lacroix. But let's not forget that AMX had a really good start in the hard point. So if they could do that consistently until the end in Search and Destroy, I do believe they could still go pop off here against Lacroix in here. But then again, Search and Destroy is a very completely different mode compared to Hardpoint. You really need to communicate with your team. You really need to be composed, and you really need to win those gunfights. Unlike Hardpoint, where if you die, you respawn, then go back with your team. If you die in here, you're basically losing all of that advantages that you do, like holding a certain point of spot, the communications as well, and of course that presence and the presence and pressure and control of that certain point of map for your team in there as well. So yun na nga, colleagues, parang as much as I want to say parang si Lacroix yung game na to, or si AMX, parang hindi pa din ko sure kasi sobrang dikit na dikit yung laban.
Yep, dikit na dikit yung laban. But in terms of, speaking of the kills earlier, 42 kills, dominance coming in from Yato of Lacroix. And definitely we might see a lot of kills again coming from Yato for this matchup, kasi alam naman natin how Yato plays in game, and definitely experience wise we have Yato and Yobubs. Not sure if kilalang teams or kilalang players din natin yung ibang kasama ni Yobubs and Yato, but then again, Yobubs and Yato on your team is a very, very big thing for your matches.
Yeah, very, very big thing. Come on, you're talking about players from Blacklist Ultimate. Alam mo naman yan. And
yes,
they are going international, not just national, colleagues. Hindi lang local. Sila na nagre-represent ng Philippines one time. They were the reigning teams. They were the reigning team last year. They beat in NRX, they beat in Smart Omega. They were on top during that time. Even AMT cannot even win that. But well, na yun, iba na, no? But still, they still had the title, diba? Come on. So that experiences is still with them along the way. So AMX has to, talagang keep up the pace in here. But by seeing the plays in Hardpoint, I think parang they could go along with the players as well. Hindi naman sila natatambak din dito. So we will see and find out here in Search and Destroy Takeoff. Believe it or not, colleagues, kind of hated this map. Ayokong map na to yung takeoff.
I mean, it's too big for us. But then again, here comes round number 2, Search and Destroy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have La Crocs onto the blue team side and AMX still onto the yellow team side. Let's see who will be getting the first round of the game.
Yes, here we go. The defenders, La Crocs, and the attackers, AMX. What can AMX do this time? Because of course they had the bomb. They have to think of a strat whether to go in and take in the players right there. But Yo Bobs takes down Kai. A good opening for Yo Bobs there. Imagine he's here in the red area to take the shot. And there we go. La Crocs breaking off one after one player here for the side of AMX. Toy finds another. The last layer remaining. Cypher takes one. Can he stay alive? Unfortunately, no. Yato uses a sniper like a shotgun. Goes in for the kill. 1-0. La Crocs will take the first round here, colleagues.
First round indeed, and we have seen what I've told you is the sniper, one of the important roles in here, and Yo Bubs definitely on fire opening up the game. Now here comes Yato and the rest of the teams. Yo Bubs right now misses one shot in there, pero Sieves opening up the game, taking out Toy out of this match. Now Mint goes in for a fireback. Yo Bubs again for a takedown. Now Yo Bubs on your squeeze will be reloading and will be trying to take down player. Oh, unfortunately will be taken out in there by Yams. But then again, 1-on-1. We are having a balanced gameplay now on round number 2. I guess yung mga teams or players natin coming from AMX Ike, they are trying their best to at least come up with a strategy here in the Search and Destroy and eliminate players of Hawks.
And what I really love about the players here from AMX, they play it as a team. They play for trades, and only one player remains for them, but still wins that round. But OMG, you have to be careful. Yo Bob's on fire with a double kill here. That's gonna be a pain in the ass there for the side of AMX. That's gonna be Cypher all alone once more against 3 players of basically Blacklist Ultimate here. And there we go, Yo Bobs take down Cypher. Doesn't even have time to even ADS there. Oh my god, Yo Bobs is on point there, colleagues. That's dangerous. Imagine the last 3 remaining players is Blacklist Ultimate themselves, and you're like, oh come on.
Come on. This is hard. But then again, our players, they need to level up their gameplays in order for them to be the professional soon on the future. But then again, now Cholo on your screens will be going down in there. Now Toy, let's see if Toy will be able to take down players. Pero Yo Bubs natin still on to this area, waiting for the players to come in. And definitely, as we can see on our minimap, hiwa-hiwalay dito yung mga players natin coming from La Crocs, but still, they get a lot of kills, and they get a lot of pushes in here. But definitely for AMX, 2 players remaining. What can you do? We still have Yo Bubs and Toy on hand, but Toy in there will be taken out.
Yeah, that's still a good position here for the side of AMX there. They waited out for the right opportunity, the right time to go in an advantage there, but they didn't know that Yo Bobs was there. Yams doesn't know where the location of Yo Bobs is. Yo Bobs trying to do the quick scope, and he does it. He takes down Yams. Yum play there for the side of Yo Bobs. 3-2-1. Oh my G colleagues, come on. Can we ban Yo Bobs? It's not the weapon. It's Yo Bobs himself, man. OMG. I can't even use the right tech well, and he does it like a piece of cake.
Yo Bubs nerf, guys. Yo Bubs nerf. But then again, Yo Bubs, I love the gameplay coming from Yo Bubs with the sniper. I've seen it before. I've seen it yesterday. I am seeing it now again. And definitely, walang kupas ang players natin here from Blacklist Ultimate. But then again, Cholo and the rest of the teams, they need to pop up in here. Because definitely, here comes Toy going in for a push. Unfortunately, hindi siya nakita dito. Hindi siya napansin dito ng mga players natin from AMX. Well, I mean, AMX stacking up their players in there. Unfortunately, hindi sila napag-pick off ng isa.
Hindi nila kita si Yams dun. And yun na nga, pinanish ni Yams si Toy. OMG, what the turn of events in here. Oh, and there we go, AMX. Did it almost a flawless there. And wow, they just go in and plant the bomb there and play for the post-plant situation. And they did it. I think, parang mali lang talaga yung timing for the side of Lacroix there. You see Toy passing through a group of players there and missing out one player in his left side as well. So parang, I think it's just bad timing, no? CODM timings, if you think about it.
Yep, definitely. But now, round number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see if who takes the win. Toy on your screens gets the information. Yo Bubs takes one in there. And definitely here comes Toy. Might be seeing one. Players coming from Lacroix being aggressive on their pushes. Kai will be taken out in there. Pero Yo Bubs natin win a quick score. Try take on hand. Gigel for this matchup. 4 on a 2. Definitely for our viewers. Let's see if AMX Ike would be able to come back and make a balanced score. Because 4 on a 2, we have a huge lead na dito for the side of Lacroix.
Grabe. But they really have to take into consideration that they have to prioritize taking down Yo Bobs, because Yo Bobs literally is paving the pathway for his team. This is like making the AMX have a hard time in this search and destroy match. And there we go. Finally, Kai will take down Yo Bobs with a sniper rifle. This is gonna be a good opportunity now for the side of AIC. But yun na nga po. There we go. Kai will take down Mint. But Cholo will be traded out as well. But I think this is going to be good now for the side of AMX. They have 4 players remaining. And Yato will be the last player standing. Unfortunately, Yams will take him down. 4-3. Dikit pa din yung laban, Colix. Parang bumabawi na nga yung AMX. I think they really have to prioritize taking down Yo Bobs. Because if Yo Bobs still stands, he still have a lot of things to go into.
Yep, definitely. If this will be a hard point, you need to take down Yato. But for search and destroy, Yo Bobs is the man. But then again, now Yato opening up the game, taking out one player coming from AMX. But here comes Cholo on your screens. Barbie will be sleeping for a moment. Yams now with the switchblade on hand. Pero Yo Bobs will be contested in there and will be taking Civs out of this match. Now Cypher also, as the last player standing, will also be taken out. 5 on a 3. Lacroix still on a lead, and 1 point remaining for their team, and we will be having a match point.
Only 1 round, and it's gonna be match point for the side of Lacroix. But we will see what can AMX do this time to do some sort of a play here, because I know parang they are also processing paano yung counterplay nila against the players here from Lacroix. Kasi alam ko parang they've been communicating as a team there. And there we go. That's gonna be a first pick here for the side of Yams, taking down Yato. But Mint will take down Cholo in the process. But it's gonna be a 4-on-4 situation right now. Yams trying to get information as much as possible for his team. But yun na nga po. It's gonna be a 3-on-3 situation. But Yo Bob still lives. Oh, come on. If he's alive, you know it's gonna be hard now. Gonna be 1 player remaining for the side of AMX. Si Cypher na lang po natitira dito. Ironically, si Valorant, si Cypher palagi yung namamatay. Pero dito parang siya yung palaging buhay sa CODM. Parang turn of events. But here we go. He's being chased down here, Colex. Oh no, you have to run. You have to hide. You can't hide anymore, you know. Because the bomb has been planted. You have to defuse that. 30 seconds remaining in the clock. You have to do some sort of play. Barbie. Oh, in a nasty spot to take on Cypher. 6-3. Match point na po si Lacroix, Colex.
Match point advantage, and what I've seen from round number 8, I love the play coming from Kai, trying to read the strategy coming from Yo Bobs. Unfortunately, still hindi pa rin gumagana yung strategy dito coming from Kai. But here comes AMX. I guess they are trying to push back players coming from Lacroix, having an aggressive gameplay. But then again, magiging successful ba to? Yes, Cholo takes 1 in there. Now 3v3 situation. Yo Bobs, Toy on your screens. Let's see if they can still clutch this game. It's definitely for the side of AMX. This will be GG's if ever hindi sila makapalag. But then again, Toy with the slides in there. Now Kai with the shorty on hand. Now with the DLQ on hand. Let's see. Toy, that will be an opportunity. Unfortunately, misses. That's the opportunity to kill Toy. Now Kai as last player standing. What can you do? 2 players. Yo Bobs still up and kicking. Kai natin dito will be engaged. Now Yo Bobs with the MW. Takes the kill. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 2-1-0, 7 out of 3. Definitely Lacroix will be moving up to our grand finals.
Grabe, Crocs finishing the game like and sealing the deal there, right? Because yun na nga, parang it was going so well for AMX there in that last round. But like I said, if your Babs is still there, he's still in a match point. You know, you still have to be careful. And yun na nga, your Babs just literally pull off a playmaker there to win that game. And OMG, man, yo Babs, what anong kinain mo kanina? what have you eaten, my friend? I kind of need it as well. I need your aim. Grabe to, yo Babs, 16 kills, colleagues. And
My God.
hindi lang yan LMG or hindi yan AR, sniper,
And
rifle.
High-tech.
High-tech.
Right tech for the meta. But then again, as what I predicted, Yobub's popping off on the search and destroy. This is his home. This is his match. 16 kills. Hindi na bago yan. But then again, still GG's for the side of AMX Ike. We might see you on the next tournament that we will be having. But then again, Lacroix 2-1-0. Are we going to see them on the Grand Finals on December 3? We will be confirming that one later on about the Grand Finals. But then again, to all of our viewers, 2-0 for our first match. Are we going to see the same standing for match number 2? Are you?
That's gonna be hard, colleagues, because I do believe these two teams, the next two teams, is gonna be very competitive. And I do believe both have the potential in going to the finals, right? So I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be a 2-0. We're gonna go all the way. You're gonna go all the way, colleagues. Kasi yun na nga, semifinals na yon. If you lose, wala na. Wala ka ng chance to go in the finals. And yun na nga po, Lacroix, of course, chilling in that spot there in the finals, waiting for who will be going up against them in this game, whether it be C8 or Envy here. So I'm really excited. Not Envy, sorry, PV. Yun,
yes.
PV yan. So si PV at saka si C8. So really excited to see ano kaya mangyayari dito, colleagues.
Yeah, definitely. And congratulations to Lacroix. They will be having their tickets on our Grand Finals, and they will be trying their luck there on December 3. So we will be seeing more of their gameplays on our next matches here at ParawDao. But then again, matches is not over. We will be seeing more of gameplays on fire as we come back after this short break.
Which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future, available now. We are Everscale, the fastest and most scalable 5th generation blockchain in the world. Everscale can handle thousands of high-load projects, hundreds of GameFi and NFT projects, and even an entire metaverse, while maintaining high-speed, extremely cheap transactions and unrivaled data security. Today, Everscale can process more than 64,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Solana, 4,300 times faster than Ethereum, and 12,800 times faster than Bitcoin. Forever secure, cheap, and extremely fast. The real Web3 story starts with you. Are you ready to open the door to a new, limitless future? Join Everscale, the blockchain of the future.
And we are now back, ladies and gentlemen, to Paraw DAO, of course, powered by Everplay. And this is, of course, Oryu together with colleagues. And we've just witnessed game number 1, or should I say semi-finals, between AMX and Lacroix. And of course, Lacroix bagging in with 2-0 game there, colleagues. Wow, donut gaming na nga. Ano kaya mga expect natin dito sa game number 2?
I mean, game number 2, we don't know much coming from their team, but the brand, we've known the brand so much, so we might see a might be the same strategy that we are seeing from the high tier teams. But then again, we don't have any details coming from these teams. But then again, hindi sila abot ng semifinals or if hindi talaga sila magagaling. Pero speaking of match number 1, I mean, Lacroix, one of the best team here in week number 4, and let's see if the team who will be winning match number 2 would be able to pop off against our professional players from Lacroix.
Yeah, and of course we already see Babs, Yato, and Toy, and Mint, and the
Barbie.
Si Barbie. Barbie, no? Uy, Barbie. Ganun. Anyways, grabe talaga. Sabi ka na Barbie. Pero grabe, galing talaga nila. Even though they're in a pressure state that AMX was on a really good roll in the early rounds of Hardpoint, they still bagged into a comeback there to win the game. So, and right now, yung dalawang teams na dito sa semifinals game number 2, really also competitive as well. PV at saka C8. I know marami dito sa C8 kasi I do believe parang well known na yung C8 dito eh. I also heard from other games as well, Hyperfront, PUBG as well. Parang C8 is now expanding their esports scene as well, not just to Call of Duty Mobile. Kaya and to CODM, marami na silang teams. Legacy, United, ayun, si Apathy. Grabe. it comes to so maraming talented na players that are deserving in here. So to see C8 Empathy here, I was expecting sila yung magiging champion dito. But
Yep.
by picking Lacroix, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be hard now, no? Pero not just them, no? Hindi ko din alam si si PV. Baka
Yep.
dito din yung parang natatago din, no? Kasi yun na nga we were you were expecting Lacroix, right? But
Yep.
we were shocked of the gameplay that has been witnessed to us in Hardpoint for AMX.
Yep.
Baka ganun yung mangyayari din dito for PV, no?
Yep, definitely. And if I'm not mistaken, we are still gonna be jumping into standoff for our match number 1 on Hardpoint. And definitely kailangan natin makita yung placing ng mga players natin in terms of Hardpoint. Again, anchors ang needs natin and the slayers to at least give space to our OBJs to get more points into the hill. But then C8, I mean, this could be a hard play for the side of PV, pero still hindi pa tayo nagsisimula and we are still gonna be hitting up the game later on.
Yeah, and by seeing some sort of players here from C8 Empathy, like si Wadu, si Josh, si Genos, alam ko na yun, nakita ko na si Wadu maglaro dati, sobrang galing to. But for the side of PV, like Kane, Chicken, 428 here, hindi ko talaga sila alam dito. So, this is gonna be really tricky now, no? Like, from a well-known team that I know to a team that I basically am less informed with.
Yep.
So, of course, parang mostly people will say, okay, you choose the one na alam mo, which is magaling na, di ba?
Yep.
But as a caster, as much as I want to say, okay, C8 Empathy, I do believe of the unknown, no? Mga underdogs. Yun na nangyayari dati. Like yung dati, di ba? Yung LF org. Di ba?
Yep.
You're like saying, sino yung LF org? But then they just pop off. Di ba? That time, I'm like, oh, okay. Ganon. That could happen here. For PV Search, we might not know, no? Alex?
Yep, definitely. And for this event of Everplay and Paraw DAO, I am very surprised. I am very shocked kasi some of the teams hindi natin sila kilala. I mean, the brand hindi natin kilala like LF Org. Pero knowing the players, sila pala yung mga professional players that we have here in the community. So very shocking and para tayo nag-draft players here in the tournament. So I am very happy to see this tournament, these players jumping in to these matches. But then again, match number 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will be coming up next. This will be PV Purge against C8 Apathy. So to all of our viewers, please don't forget to support your teams into the comment section. Support your teams by commenting !notify #C8 Apathy and for PV Purge. Put on those hashtags because now match number 1 standoff, we have Purge onto the blue team side and C8 Apathy starting off to the yellow team side, now moving into our P number 1.
And there we go. A lot of clashes going on in the Hardpoint right now. Z-Man trying to take in the players who are trying to backstab in. Unfortunately, will not defend it. Now, Genos trying his best to stay alive in here. But Monica digs in with a triple kill there with a KRM. Puts in the pressure and the road for the team to have control of the Hardpoint. But Wadu still remains supreme. Still stands strong in the Hardpoint. And of course, 20 points and counting for the side of C8 Empathy here against PV Purge.
Gunfights from back to end now, 21 on a 1 score. We still have 24 seconds on our clock for P number 1. But then again, C8 Apathy, they have the fire on their hands. Now we have Z-Man on your squeeze with a switchblade on hand. Will be taking one from behind and definitely 11 seconds still on a scrap time. But then again, they will be pulling that out and they will be having the first rotation on P number 2. Again, what we have said earlier, this is one of the hardest hill to break, and let's see what PV can do.
Yeah, let's see, because here we go. Mids just basically did a triple kill to deny 3 players trying to go around gasoline station in here. So that's gonna be a deny for the side of C8 of course the push here for the side of PV. Yun ganda yung pwesto dito ni Josh. So, hinihintay niya na lang yung mga players trying to go in here. That's gonna be a 1 kill. Can he take a double? Unfortunately, the timing is not too right there. He takes out the nade and will be punished through that. But Mids was there. He has backup as well. So talagang ganda yung pwesto dito for the side of C8 Epatino. There is some sort of backup. There's someone holding your back. The people are just holding the pressure points here in the P number 2, and you could see that PV is struggling to even go close to the hard point, that they just decided na, sige guys, punta na lang tayo sa next hard point kasi parang hindi tayo makapasok dito. Let's just make a good defensive play in this next hard point and hope for the best that we could come back up here by claiming all these points to ourselves in this hard point.
Yep, definitely. Pero speaking of P number 3, what we have seen from match number 1 coming in from La Croix, they started breaking the momentum from P number 3. Hopefully this is what we need to see for the side of PV Purge. Now we are seeing the team earning points in P number 3. Now Mids going in for a push with the Gravity Vortex on hand. Definitely defends all of the entry points right here from P number 3 and definitely breaks the hill. 18 points, accumulated points here for the side of Purge, and 104 for the side of C8 Apathy, and this could be a very, very hard gameplay for the side of PV Purge. But then again, here comes a claw coming in. Unfortunately, will be taken out from behind with the wall bang, and C8, they still have a lot of score streaks in here, and definitely operators that they can use for them to break the hill from P number 4, because P number 4 will be opening up soon.
Yeah, it will be opening up soon, and it was a really sad moment here for the side of PV, because of course they had control of that hard point, but then C8 basically retake it like it's nothing, and now they are just gaining so much of a score gap in here between PV Purge here. But well, we will see and find out here. Maybe in this next hard point they could go up and retake. Unfortunately, C8 is just on fire. They're winning those gunfights using the Predator missiles and those score streaks and operator skills in just the right moment. And for the side of PV Purge, I don't know what they're gonna do this time kasi grabe talaga. On fire na dito ang C8 Empathy. I think they want to finish this off, their win in the first game in hard point. But let's see, colleagues, ano kaya magagawa dito sa next hard point for the side of PV Purge. Kasi yun na nga, kitang-kita mo naman, colleagues. So, yung Slayers parang pinapatay kahit hindi na sila makapasok dito ng hard point.
Trades after trades coming in. C8 Apathy truly being a C8 esports on to their play. Now Wadu on your screens eliminating a lot of players into the hill as we come back on our reset, and definitely for the side of C8, I mean with the kills that they have, that's what they need to that's what they are doing to at least get more space into P number 1. Now player number 5 with the Gravity Vortex takes 2 in there. That will be an advantage dahil konti na lang yung entry points ng PV into this match. But then again, 30 seconds, will that be enough for the PV Purge to at least break the hill and earn points from P number 1?
We will see and find out here, colleagues, kasi yun na nga, parang pinapakita na natin dito, PV is basically trying to go into the hard point, but the one who's still taking control is none other than C8 Empathy. And yun na nga po, we're gonna go to P number 2. Naka-anchor na po dito yung C8. So yes, you could get those scrap points that you wanted there, but we will make sure that this next hard point, you guys cannot even go closer and even take control of it. So yun na nga, guys, you can see Wadu on the window area here, just taking some information, holding down the sight lines. This is gonna be all said and done there, but Monica, what a triple kill here. That's gonna be a good opening here for the side of PV Purge to go inside of that hard point here, colleagues.
Oh, but what can you do? 45 seconds, 59 on your scores. But then again, for C8, stepping in to a 200 mark now, trying to break the hill. We have Genos on your screens. Unfortunately, will be taken out, but Monica Esports will be taken out as well. Now, here comes the contention, and definitely for the side of C8, they are not stopping. They want to end this match very, very early. Now, mid's trying to trying to defend the entry points. But then again, for the side of PV Purge, still having a hard time. And definitely we are pushing through match or kill number 3. And 3 players right there positioning, waiting for the 8 entry points from PV Purge.
Grabe talaga pinapakita dito ng C8 colleagues. You could see them. You could see Z-Man taking player after player. You're going to anchor? I don't think so. He puts out the Annihilator now. He's gonna go for more. He is out for blood. He takes another kill. Trying to find once more the players here to not even go inside of a hard point. But it doesn't matter. His teammates are the ones taking those kills as well. They're doing it. I think they will finish this off in this last hard point here, colleagues. And yun na nga, Z-Man holding really good control into the mid lane and into the back alley. I think this is all said and done. They already have sealed the deal. C8 Empathy takes in the hard point match here, colleagues. What a play we just have witnessed.
What a play indeed. And definitely for the side of C8, hindi man lang nila pinagbigyan yung PV Purge to at least get 100-point mark on their names. Pero I mean, momentum wise, we have C8, and as what we have expected, C8 Apathy really popping off for this matchup, and we might see a 2-0 again for our semifinals. But then again, for C8 Apathy, do you think they have the level of skills or level of gameplays to at least manage to take down Lacroix later on, if ever they will be jumping off to our grand finals later?
Okay, put into this perspective here, colleagues. A while ago, parang nahihirapan yung yung Lacroix sa AMX hardpoint.
Yeah.
Here, I don't want to say this, but like it parang nagiging one-sided dito.
Yep.
So maybe C8 could have a potential to beat down Lacroix in here. Not to mention, C8 is a team. They've been playing it a lot. Unlike yung Lacroix, parang incomplete team yan ng Blacklist Ultimate. So it's not their 100%. Parang mga 80% lang siguro or 70% lang yun. So parang bout na din, no? Yung if ever magiging ganyan ang finals. But before that, we're gonna check in the post-game breakdown here, no? Genos, your MVP with 37 kills with 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the hard point. Grabe, no? Flex player. Nagti-kill na, nag-hold pa ng objective. Sana all talaga.
Definitely. And I mean, 37 kills. I mean, hindi siya malayo compared to our match number 1, which is Yato with the 40 plus kills. But then again, with the set of players that we have from C8, everyone is working to get most of the points of the hill. And definitely for what we've witnessed from match number 1, it's only Yato who takes a lot of kills from the matches. So this is quite interesting, no? If C8 Apathy will be moving up to the grand finals later on. Pero let's see if PV Purge will be denying the 2-0 on our Search and Destroy. Again, we are gonna be jumping into Takeoff, and let's see if we will be having a stretch series to the control.
Yeah, we will see and find out talaga. Kasi, well, as much as I want to see a stretch game, parang ihirap din to no? Kasi, yun na nga, yung Lacroix a while ago, Yo Babs was just on fire with the right tech. Maybe, makita natin dito, meron isang player dito na C8 Empathy just being a menace for the side of PV. Or it's the other way around. Maybe may isang player ng PV sobrang galing sa Search and Destroy that parang nahihirapan dito for the side of C8, no? Pwede ganun nangyari. Kasi, of course, Search and Destroy, a completely different mode compared to Hardpoint. So, there are other players talaga magaling sa Search and Destroy. Yung iba, magaling sa Hardpoint.
Yep.
Ako kasi, I'm bad at both. Wala na tayong magagawa dyan.
What about me? I don't play MP. Yeah.
Wag na tayo maglaro dito, Colex. Wag na. Cast na lang tayo dito.
That's why, to all of our viewers, nandito kami casting all of the gameplays. Again, we see the strategies coming up from our players, coming from the professional players, pero hindi namin ma-adapt as a caster on our
Yes.
gameplays. But then again, match number 1, I mean, moving back, kidding aside, to all of our viewers, please don't forget to support again your team's PV Purge. They need their win for this match for at least to have their chance again on control. But then again, to all of our viewers, thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Chacha Chig in the house. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Welcome to welcome to ParawDao. Muntik ko na masabi,
Oh.
Facebook. Welcome to ParawDao. X Everplay. And we also have Justin Kyra Ong in the house. Thank you very much for supporting Apathy. Let's go.
So really excited to see here in this Search and Destroy match here, colleagues. And yun na nga, no. Guys, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys. No, of course, iso-support natin din dito. Kasi yun na nga, kapag nanonood ka ng anime, there is a power of friendship. Believe me, kung nagsusupport kayo, lalong lumalakas din to yung PV Purge. So we will see and find out, guys, because here we go. Game number 2, 1-0 in favor of C8 Empathy. Search and Destroy, take off. And we're now starting off the match right now. Monica Esports, a defender, is gonna be trying to go aggressive to take in a backstab. She takes one. Monica will take one. But then there's also a trade in as well. Grabe naman, Z-Man. OMG! Early game pa lang tayo, first round. Pero ang init na ni Z-Man. Parang naglalaro na ng ilang games dito ng Search and Destroy take-off. Grabe naman to, Colix.
Grabe talaga, because now we are down to a 1v3 situation, and PV Sabine, hopefully you got your name right. What can you do now? Will be pushed in by 3 players or 2 players into that area, and definitely will be losing that gunfight. 1-0, still in favor to C8 Apathy, and we could still see the momentum on fire for their team. Now for PV Purge, again, this is their chance to at least stretch the series to game number 3 control and get their chance to put up a show on the grand finals against Lacrosse. But then again, round number 2 opening up. Here comes 420 Alt. Will be seen right there, and will be taken out by Kane from PV.
Grabe. So, this is a good start now from the side of PV. Parang they really needed that, so they had a bit of an advantage in this early rounds in this early round. But well, let's see. Parang nagiging passive na dito yung mga players natin. Kuha pa sila ng information whether not to go on to Alpha or Bravo, which is really good for the side of C8 now. They lose one member, they don't want to lose another, and Genos will take down Kane, equalizing the playing field right now. Then they are trying to go aggressive right now, and they will put this opportunity to go in and take the control of Bravo side here. But then Chicken will take down Josh there in a nasty position. 2 players remains for the side of C8 Empathy. Mids trying his best to take the shot. Chicken, well, trying to check in here, but there we go. Monica will take down Mids. It's all up to Genos here for the side of C8 Empathy to clutch it up against 3 players of PV. There we go. He takes a kill against Monica with a headshot. Really well played for him. So he's trying to run away, reposition himself because his position's been compromised. He has to find a better angle to take 1v1 fights right now. Sebio trying to put the damage in here against Genos, but then there we go. He finally takes him down. 1-1 na po tayo. It's still anyone's game.
Anyone's game indeed. Now round number 3 coming up, and for our players coming from PV, we need to see this consistency for at least take the match number 2. And now round number 3 opening up, and as we can see, kalat-kalat yung mga players natin. All players are scattered into this map. Very big map, and definitely snipers talaga yung kailangan natin dito for the side of Sebio. Takes one in there, sees one. I mean, Genos with the sneaky move in there will be taken out. Now 3v3 situation. Make that 2 for the side of C8. What can they do? Will they be able to clutch this one? Because what will be left? And this will be a 1v1 situation. Sabio on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, what can you do? He is trying to rotate, and for Sabio, he just need to wait where the bomb will be planted. But then again, 1 minute to play with, still a lot of time.
still a lot of time indeed, but they are playing Ring Around Rosie right now. So they didn't even know where the position is. The timing is just beautifully made that they just like switch areas right now. But I think this is gonna be a good time.